Hello, this is a video to explain you more about how to save a dino, a negotiation game for 2 to 4 players that takes about 30 minutes depending on the number of players and the negotiations that happen during the game. It may take less or more depending on the agreements. And it tries to reflect like if we were forces of nature trying to evolve our species in a way that they can survive till nowadays from Cretacic, while trying to avoid the different catastrophes that happened back then, and becoming to another species. So, for instance, the chicken comes from the dinosaurs, and the game wants to reflect that, which changes the Tyrannosaurus Rex had to make in order to become a chicken and survive till nowadays. In order to do so, these forces of nature, they come across with some evolutionary changes, and they will need to negotiate with the other forces of natures how those changes are gonna get applied to their active species. The cards, they can be interchanged. You can get the cards, switch them in your areas, or switch the cards for other with other dinos, or just flip them. Play even a push your luck game where you will discard this card and then you get these two cards and decide which one you want to get. But as you can imagine, in a game full of negotiations as this one, sometimes there are disagreements, and you need to go to the chaotic phase, in which you play like a rock paper scissors game with a small twist, and then the a option that hasn't been picked, if there is any, will be the one that the players will need to play. It's like imagine Stegosaurus and Brontosaurus and DNA, and then you play each one shows a number, and 3 is the option that hasn't been picked. But if both of us has shown 2, there are 2 options that hasn't been picked. Since both of us have picked 2, 2 is the option that is going to be played. And in case of you are playing with 3 players and each of them vote in option, then the active player will decide which option will be played. And how do you win the game? Well, accumulating evolution points, and you get evolution points from different ways. Just getting unions of genes in this way, or getting these combinations of epigenomic cards. So, well, it's just playing with the different affiliation between the different cards, and I think thematically is fun because at the end of the game you can decide, oh look, my dinosaur made it through, and it was because it reduced its weight and it got better with high temperature environments. And yeah, the game ends when each player has got 4 cards, and then you count the number of points. You check if any of the players have been eliminated for having 2 cards with the same catastrophe together, and if they have it, as in this case Brontosaurus, they die because of a meteor in this case. And that's pretty much the game. Thank you very much.